back to another episode of the Common Sense in Everyday Life podcast. As I mentioned in the last episode, today we will be talking about modern dating, the good, the bad, the ugly. My hope is that after this episode, we all become more comfortable when dating and that we have a positive attitude moving forward. Please stay with me and enjoy the ride. I will be giving out some pointers from a common sense perspective. Even though this episode can help both men and women in the dating world, I can certainly bring another episode focusing on the male and female experience separately. Let's get into it. Finding a significant other used to be simple. You would meet someone at work or a local hangout, go on a few dates and decide whether to make it official or not. These days, dating is kind of stressful. The fast advancement of technology means that many people are meeting online, dating multiple people at once, and using social media as a way to keep track of each other. It has never been easier to obsess over every text message, stalk someone on Instagram, and browse through photos of one's exes. Dating in the modern world online is a completely different style of courtship that calls for radically different rules. For one, it allows people to broaden their horizons and step outside of their comfort zones. It gives them the opportunity to learn about and experience different cultures and perspectives. It also opens up the possibility of finding a deeper connection with someone who may not have been easily accessible in their local area. Additionally, meeting someone from a different background can lead to personal growth and self-discovery. It can challenge preconceived notions and expand one's understanding of the world. This can lead to more open-mindedness and empathy, which are essential qualities in any relationship. Furthermore, in today's interconnected world, long-distance relationships are more feasible than ever. With the aid of technology, couples can easily stay connected and communicate despite being thousands of miles apart. This can lead to a greater appreciation for the time spent together and a deeper bond between partners. However, it is important to remember that meeting someone from a completely different background also comes with its challenges. There may be language barriers, differences in values and traditions, and logistical hurdles to overcome. It requires patience, understanding, and a willingness to compromise from both parties. In conclusion, while there are numerous positives to meeting someone from a completely different background through dating applications and websites, it's important to approach such relationships with an open mind and a willingness to put in the effort to understand and appreciate each other's differences. If approached with respect and understanding, these relationships have the potential to be incredibly rewarding and enriching. One of the biggest downsides to online dating is the wide array of choices. With so many potential partners out there, it can be difficult to commit to just one person. We may constantly wonder if there is someone better suited for us, or if we are settling for less than we deserve. This can lead to a fear of missing out on better options, and can ultimately prevent us from making a decision at all. In addition, having so much choice can lead to higher expectations and standards for our partners. We may constantly compare our current date to others we could potentially be with, and this can lead to dissatisfaction and a lack of appreciation for the person we are currently seeing. The paradox of choice can also lead to a lack of commitment and investment in relationships. With so many potential options, it can be tempting to keep our options open and not fully commit to one person. This can prevent us from forming deep, meaningful connections with others and can ultimately leave us feeling unfulfilled in our dating lives. So, what can we do about the paradox of choice in dating? One solution is to limit the number of options we allow ourselves to consider. Instead of constantly swiping through dating apps or going on multiple dates, we can focus on getting to know a smaller number of people more deeply. This can help us to appreciate and value the connections we do make and can make it easier to commit to one person. It's also important to manage our expectations and be mindful of the grass is always greener mentality that can come with too much choice. Instead of constantly looking for the next best thing, we can focus on building strong, meaningful connections with the people we do choose to date. There are also often misconceptions about what a romantic partner should be, based on what we see in movies, TV shows, and social media, leading to unrealistic expectations and disappointment. Furthermore, ghosting, breadcrumbing, and other forms of emotional manipulation are common in modern dating, making it difficult to trust and connect with others. Another potential downfall is the risk of encountering catfishing or dishonest individuals who misrepresent themselves on dating apps. This can lead to emotional distress and even physical danger in some cases. In addition, the use of dating apps can also contribute to a sense of superficiality and a focus on physical appearance over genuine connection and compatibility. This can lead to feelings of insecurity and low self-esteem, especially for those who feel they don't match up to the idealized images portrayed on these platforms. Lastly, the addictive nature of dating apps can also have negative effects on mental health, leading to feelings of loneliness, depression, and anxiety as individuals become overly reliant on these platforms for validation and human connection. When it comes to dating, it's important to find a healthy balance between getting to know someone online and meeting up in person. Use online communication as a tool to get to know the person, but don't let it replace the experience of actually spending time together. Meeting up sooner rather than later can help to build a genuine connection and prevent unrealistic expectations from forming. However, if the date doesn't go as well as you hoped, try to maintain a positive attitude and remember that dating is a learning experience. Focus on enjoying the process and meeting new people, rather than becoming too attached to specific outcomes. Let's talk a little about respect. Respecting others in dating means being honest, considerate, and mindful of the other person's feelings. It means not leading people on or disappearing without a trace. It means communicating openly and respectfully, even when delivering difficult news. By treating others with respect, you are setting a positive example and fostering healthier, more meaningful connections in the dating world. Remember, respect is a two-way street, and by showing it to others, you are more likely to receive it in return. It's important to understand that relationships take work and compromise, and that no one is perfect. The idea of a soulmate can lead to unrealistic expectations and disappointment when we realize that the person we're with is not flawless. Instead, it's better to focus on finding someone with whom we can build a strong, healthy partnership based on mutual respect, communication, and understanding. By letting go of the idea of a soulmate, we open ourselves up to the possibility of finding a real, genuine connection with someone who may not fit our preconceived notions of the perfect partner, but who is willing to put in the effort to make the relationship work. So, instead of waiting for a soulmate to appear, it's more productive to focus on building a strong, loving relationship with someone who is willing to grow and evolve with us. It's about choosing to love and support each other through the ups and downs, rather than searching for an unattainable ideal. Overall, the modern dating landscape is rife with challenges and can be overwhelming for many. It's important to prioritize open communication, authenticity, and self-awareness in order to navigate this complex terrain and find a meaningful, healthy relationship. Here are a few tips for navigating the modern world of dating. 1. Be clear about what you want. With so many options and avenues for dating, it's important to be clear about what you're looking for. Whether it's a casual hookup or a serious relationship, be upfront about your intentions. 2. Use dating apps wisely. Dating apps can be a great way to meet new people, but it's important to use them wisely. Be cautious about sharing personal information and meeting up with strangers. Take your time getting to know someone before meeting in person. 3. Communicate openly. In a world of texting and messaging, it's easy for miscommunications to happen. Be open and honest in your communication with potential partners. If something is bothering you, address it directly rather than letting it fester. 4. Trust your instincts. If something doesn't feel right, trust your instincts. It's okay to set boundaries and walk away from a situation that doesn't feel safe or comfortable. 5. Take things slow. With the fast-paced nature of modern dating, it's important to take things slow and not rush into anything. Get to know someone before committing to a relationship. And don't be afraid to take breaks from dating if you need to recharge. Well, we have made it to the end. I truly hope that this episode can help everyone in this important search of finding love. Don't be discouraged by the challenges of modern dating. Embrace the journey and be open to new experiences. Stay true to yourself and remain hopeful that the right person is out there for you. Keep an open mind and be willing to explore different avenues for meeting potential partners. And most importantly, enjoy the process and have fun getting to know new people. Love may be complex, but it's also worth the effort. Keep the faith and keep your heart open, and you'll eventually find the love you're looking for. As always, please like and subscribe if you like the content. Also, let me know in the comments of any topics you would like me to talk about or expand on. As I said before, it is my goal to have a live podcast. The sooner the audience, and the crave for this kind of information grows, the faster we can be talking live to each other and start having these meaningful conversations in real time. See you in the next one.